So when you're looking at detoxification, you're looking at the people suffering. What side of chemistry do you find the suffering on, and what system in the body do you find each and every time? And when you're dealing in cancers, you're dealing in lymphomas, because that's the message. It's the lymph system that's involved. And even though we have an international lymphologist society, these guys don't know much more than that the lymph system is to buffer blood proteins. Protein is the problem, period, and not just in the blood. The blood dumps what it doesn't want where? Into the lymphatic system. The lymphatic system is the sewer system of the human body, and everyone has to get with that. And the liver is not the detoxifying organ of that system, not even close. Matter of fact, where is the eliminative organs of the lymphatic system? We know the eliminative organs of the GI tract. Remember, our body's just a food processing machine. So food particles that are not broken down and absorbed are eliminated through the stool, correct? Correct. So what's the urine and what's the sweat? These are the eliminative organs of the gigantic sewer system. The two kidneys, the right kidney drains the right brain all the way down to the right toe, and the left. So you've got two kidneys, two adrenal glands, and you've got a skin wrapped all the way around you. And these are the elimination organs of the lymphatic system, the sewer system, the lipid carrier system from the small bowel to the liver. This is the lubricating system of the synovial fluids and eye fluids. This is a lipid-based system, a cholesterol-based system. It's mucousy. That's why you see mucus when you detoxify. And if you're afraid of fruits, then you have a very unjust, unwarranted, unconscious view of the world and why God created all these fruits and for whom. We have tens and tens and tens of thousands of people worldwide that not only have got their health back from the levels that are deep, but look at the energy and look at what we're doing with the bodybuilders and look at what we're doing all around the world with a fruit, berry, and melon level. It is one of nature's most powerful levels in terms of magnetics and consciousness and also of chemistry. A good friend of mine's a 3-doctorate professor in Canada. He has studied foods and chemistry all his life, 3 doctorates. Says a banana is nature's perfect food, but gets into all the fruits, the blueberries, and shows you the power of these foods. And to have someone that wears black all the time and says that fruits and fruit sugar is bad for you, got a problem with that. Because it's untrue. And I knew Ann Wigmore personally. Quite frankly, I don't even like wheatgrass juice. Quite frankly, those of us that are chemists understand that alfalfa is far, far, far superior. Far superior. So these are some of the things that when we're arguing about fructose and saying that fructose is bad for you, if someone arguing high fructose corn syrup, you're talking about something that's a process that's way out there. You're not talking about simple fructose sugar from a fruit, which is little buddies or glucose and galactose. And you'll see that as a combination of the two, of glucose and fructose, even in some veggies. So to sit there and talk about fructose and not about glucose, when you're trying to avoid sugar and you're saying, well, fructose feeds cancer cells and glucose doesn't, that's insane. All sugar feeds all cells, ATP, ADP, and AMP. All sugar's carbon. But it's a moot point to say that that I'm feeding these cancer cells and that's what's making my cancer grow. That's insane. You have to understand what's breaking down the cell in the first place. When your lymph system becomes stagnant from a lack of kidney filtration, and all these high-protein diets have broken down our kidneys till, well, you don't filter anymore. And Brian, let me suggest that you go get yourself a jar and all your people at Hippocrates and pee in it. And if it's clear, every one of you are in trouble because your urine shouldn't be clear. This is a septic system. And we talk a lot about it here. We have pictures. We have all kinds of things to show the people of the world that your kidneys are supposed to be filtering acids out of them. And especially after your lymph nodes, hopefully, are still full of bacteria, which breaks these 3 pH acids down. Cellular acids are 3 pH, roughly speaking, Coca-Cola. By the time they are going through the lymph nodes, hopefully they're up to about 6. You get two acid coming out of the kidneys, you'll feel that too. That's why it's important to have good bacterial action in the body to bring these acids back up closer toward base so you're not on your knees peeing. Now, this is a very important subject, and you're giving a lot of misinformation over the Hippocrates, and we get this all the time, a steady line of your cancer people.